Hi everyone, it's Nadi here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to make one of the very popular snack in Guyana, and we're going to make some chicken patties or chicken pies. And guys, these are so good. So let's get started. So the very first thing I like to do is to make the pastry dough. I have here 4 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm going to add a tablespoon of sugar just to have that little hint of sweetness. I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt because I'm using unsalted butter. If you're using salted butter, then you can skip the salt. Add my butter, and this is cold butter. You just take it out from the fridge. And we're going to add shortening. Friends, not to worry, all the ingredients and measurement will be in the description box below. So I'm going to combine this until we get that nice crumbly texture, and it should be looking like this. So that's good now. So we're going to move on. I'm going to gradually add the ice cold water. So what we're doing here, we're not kneading the dough, but we're gradually adding the water and pulling it together to form that nice, dough ball without kneading it. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer this to a work surface, and I'm gradually going to finish it off here, and I'm just going to take my hands and just kind of squeeze it gently like this, and it's going to form that nice dough ball. So with 4 cups of flour, I used a little more than 1 cup of ice cold water. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to cling wrap this and keep it in the fridge for at least 40 minutes. So friends, don't skip this step because this is what's going to give you that nice flaky crust. Now for the filling. I have here pot with water. I'm adding bay leaf, whole spice, and some Maggi bullion powder. I'm using chicken breast for this recipe, but you can also use the chicken thighs, whatever your preference are. So let it cook for like about 5 to 7 minutes. And then I'm going to remove this. So I'm going to use my food processor for the next part. And if you do not have one, no problem. You just strip it into fine pieces. So I'm going to give this a couple times, pulse it on low, maybe about 4 or 5 times, and that will give me the texture that I need. So this is looking good now, so I'm just going to remove everything. So friends, now to start with the filling, and these are all the ingredients that I'm going to use. So I have here some garlic and pepper, crushed garlic and pepper. I have chopped onions, scallions, cilantro. I have 2 vegetable cubes. You can also use the chicken bouillon. I have black pepper, my shredded chicken. I have cut up half of a potato into small pieces. I have frozen peas, carrots, and I have some ginger. I also have salt. I will use it as needed, and dark soy and some sweet soy. Now to prepare the filling, I'm going to add some olive oil in the pan. And what I like to do first is to fry the potatoes. So I'm going to add the potatoes and I'm going to fry this until it's nice and golden brown. So this is looking good, so I'm going to remove this and set it aside. And friends, this is just my way of doing it. I'm sure there's many other ways in preparing the filling, but I just like this. It comes out really good. So the potato is looking really good. Have that removed, and I'm going to add the onions. I'm going to let the onions cook for a minute or two. Then I'm going to add the garlic and pepper. So I'm going to let this cook for a little bit, and then I am going to add the ginger. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the cube, black pepper, give it a nice stir. Now I'm going to add my carrots and peas. And I'm going to let this cook until it softens up. So friends, this is looking so good now, but one ingredient I forgot to add, and that is the tomato paste. And it's just like about a teaspoon. So I'm going to give this a nice stir. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the dark soy sauce, just about a tablespoon, and another tablespoon of the sweet soy sauce. So then now I'm going to go ahead and add the chicken, and we're going to give everything a very nice mix and let this cook for like about 5 to 7 minutes so that all the flavors get combined. So this is looking super good. I went ahead and added a little bit of salt because it had needed a little bit, just like about a teaspoon. Now I'm going to add the potatoes. I'm going to add scallions, give everything a stir. Now, finally, I'm going to add the cilantro and stir that up, give it a minute and take the stove off, and this is looking super, super good and it smells heavenly. So once your filling has cooled completely, we're going to start preparing the patties. So my dough is looking really good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to divide it into two. And I would take one, wrap it up, and put it back in the fridge. So I will work with 1/2 of the dough for now. So now I'm going to start rolling out the dough. So I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of flour on the work surface and start rolling out the dough. So I'm going to roll this out until I get a thickness of maybe like 1/8 of an inch, because I don't like the pastry to be too thick and heavy. So 1/8 of an inch, that is perfect. So this is good. I'm going to start making the circles. I'm using a cookie dough cutter. And these are like the perfect size. I got this thing a long time ago and it works perfectly. So I'm just going to take the excess dough and I'm also going to keep this off in the fridge so I can use it. The very next step, I'm going to brush around the circles with egg wash. I have here 1 egg with 2 tablespoons of milk. And just whisk it together. And so friends, this is our filling. So we're going to start putting the filling in. So I'm just going to place a small amount in the center of the circle, like this, so. And then I'm going to take the other circle and cover it. And now I'm just going to get a fork and I am going to seal the edges. So you're going to take the fork and just press all around the pastry. And then you get that classic chicken pie look. So friends, now I saw they have the device selling at Amazon. You just put your filling, put your dough, put your filling, close it, and boom, it's all done. And it comes out nice and uniform. So next I'm going to make holes with the fork just to release the air so it doesn't burst while you're baking it. And lastly, I'm going to brush it well with the egg wash. At this point, my oven is heating up at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm going to bake this for like about 25 minutes or until it's nice and golden brown. So friends, these are going straight into the oven. So friends, after 25 minutes, I have these gorgeous looking chicken pies. And I can tell you it smells heavenly. So I'm going to let this cool and then I'll come back and we'll see what it looks like on the inside. So it's nice and cool. It's looking so good. Now let's break into one. See, it's nice and flaky and it smells really, really good. So friends, thank you so much for watching, and Don't forget to like and share, subscribe, and I will catch you in my other videos. Thank you.